embarrassed me like most of you pastors do by making people stand up if they're new. An old lady's eyes hawked in on me like I was prey. Obviously, I stood out like a cheeseburger at Chick-fil-A. That wasn't even supposed to rhyme. I just can't help rapping. But she ran up on me and she said to me, "Young man, are you saved?" I had no idea what this woman was talking about. In my brain, save was like, you save money by switching to Geico. I didn't know what she meant. And it wasn't until years later that it dawned on me, how come when I said to her no, the look on her face was shock and horror. See, I didn't know what I needed to be saved from. I didn't know what was the consequences. It took me some years. I always say 116, you see it on our shirts, you see it tattooed on us and so on and so forth. And I'm sorry, Baptists, I said tattoos from the stage, I apologize. I don't condone it, just saying. Point is, I say 116 all the time because it's Romans 1:16. I'm unashamed of the gospel. It's the power of God for salvation to anyone who believes. I knew 1:16, but I didn't know 1:18 until one day, actually, this is funny, I was signing autographs and I usually sign 116 on them and I put 118 on accident. Some little boy, little bitty boy, and I thought to myself, oh my goodness, what did I sign? What did I say? Let me go check the Bible. And it said, the wrath of God is being poured out against all unrighteousness and suppressors of truth. Little boy, wherever you at, man, I'm sorry, man. I will pay for your counseling, I promise. But I say all that to say this. Romans 1:18 is real. The wrath of God does abide on all those who suppress truth and who are unrighteous. And I was like, man, that's crazy. God is mad at these people. He says his anger, this holy anger is going to come get them. I'll flip over to Romans chapter 2, verses 5 and verses 8. It says something real similar, that God has this holy anger that he's waiting to unleash on those of us who suppress truth and are unrighteous. And suppressing truth is just like, like a person who says, who gets diagnosed with diabetes but keeps eating Krispy Kreme donuts every day for dinner. Suppressing the truth is like a woman who says, I'm not pregnant, though her stomach consistently gets bigger and she has morning sickness. Suppressing the truth is saying there's no God, even though there's evidence of him everywhere. And God says, I will pour out my holy anger on all those who are unrighteous and suppress the truth. I started to get a little like, man, God is mad at these people, whoever these unrighteous suppressors of truth are. And I flipped over to Romans chapter 3 and it said, there is none righteous, not even one. God was talking about me. God was talking about us all. He's basically saying that in order to have a union with him, because we've offended him with our unrighteousness, we need a righteousness to be restored.